Here's a really quick tutorial about making doors. I've got an elevation view of the door, and it's got a arch top, and that's the problem. We want to make some arch top doors. So I'm going to do a CAD detail from view, and it looks like that. All I'm going to do is come in here and trace over the lines that I want. And I want to do the right door. Chief likes to have the right door. If it has the right side door and you need double doors, it'll do it automatically. If you make the left side door and you need double doors, they'll be backwards. So I'm not going to go through doing all this. But basically, you just come in here and line up everything. You can get this middle part here. You can get this part down here. Anyway, you just go around and do all that, and you create a new plan, take an elevation, new plan, elevation, just a blank, nothing there. And then you come over here and just do a paste hole position for all those lines that you've copied, and you come up with something like this. All these individual parts are all connected together, just like you would be building a door. All your rails and stiles. And then these two pieces are the center panels. And what I've done is, on these curved pieces, you can see all the different segments. I've come in here and you can right click and come down here and change curved polyline. And I'm going to make that 15. That's just a kind of a guess. And that'll make these curves a lot smoother. And right now this is just CAD line work. There's nothing special about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to move those, let's say 50 inches. Oops. I want to copy those. And then I'm going to move them back 50 inches. There we go. These are going to become molding polylines. And then I need to create a couple more molding polylines, so I'm just going to go here, select that, move it. And do the same thing up here. And then I'll move that. And then I'm just going to see if I can select all these things. I'm going to... Nope, I can't. I want to convert polyline to a polyline solid. I want to make it, well, I'll just leave it at 1 inch. I guess I have to do them separately. Alright, so there's the basic door. And now what I want to do is I want to select that one and select that one. And I'm going to convert those to a 3D molding polyline. Say OK. Go to moldings. Replace. I'm going to use this molding. It can be anything. I'm going to leave the width and the height alone, and I'm going to change the vertical offset to -3/4. And while those are selected, I'll move them back. $50. I'll select these. Convert those 3D molding polyline. Say OK. And let's see. Molding 1, which is the one I just used, is shaped like this. Molding 1A is just flipped. I'm going to say OK there. And I'm going to leave everything as it is, I think. Or maybe that. I think that's it. And then I'll move those -50. And I need to make them taller to fill this gap. So I'm going to make them, say 3 inches. You can see how crooked, how jagged this curve is right here because I did not convert that to a polyline, I think. Let's take a overview. That looks pretty sloppy, but I think we're close. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I'm going to select all these. And I'm going to make them 1.75 inches. It looks like this. No, that's not right either. You can really see how jagged that is because I didn't convert that and smooth it out. You can see how smooth that top piece is and how smooth this piece is. But because I didn't do that to this piece, you can see how bad that looks. Let's go over here to vector. Select this. I would make a different molding and use a, make it look like a real raised panel molding. I just did that, use that same molding as a shortcut. That's usually the trick on these, is getting the moldings where they're all correct. But anyway, there's a basic door, so let's convert that to a symbol. The difficult thing's probably going to be selecting all these individual parts. Looks like I got them all. Now there's a couple of things you ought to do to make this a better symbol. And that is paint different parts of it different colors. And that way when you use it, here's your original elevation. And let's choose our new door and see what it looks like. And you can see by making it from individual parts, it's a lot easier just to make it from big panels. Instead of making stiles and rails individually, you can just make one polyline solid and then cut some holes in it and add your moldings, and that works pretty easy. But you don't get these lines, and these lines in some cases make the door look better. So let's go over to a standard view. And even if you resize, it still looks okay. It won't be perfect. These curves up here I think will get changed a little bit, but you can see right up in here, you can see some white in the background. Anyway, that's a really quickie way of doing this.